What's up guys? It's been a minute since I did a video. That's because I don't have any new statue coming in, but that's kind of good because I am pretty busy with everything else that's going on here. But today though, we are going to do a Zack Snyder Justice League Darkseid review. So what's better to do a comparison between the 1/3 scale Prime 1 Studio and the 1/4 scale Queen Studios. Let's see which one is better. Due to the size difference, we're not going to be comparing the size because that's just not fair. Prime 1 definitely have a better presence, so we're going to skip all that, but we're going to take a look at the details, the paint, the concept, and everything else. All right, let's start with the base. First of all, Prime 1 sub base looks really good, a lot better than their older Justice League. It's a lot more glossy and shinier. Up top here, you have like a rock base with the lava going around, but I'm not really digging the rock base itself. It's still kind of lacking a lot of details, and also the paint on the lava just doesn't do it for me yet. For Queen Studios, this is a setting of his lair, I believe, like from the movie, and you can see a lot of details on the sub base here. Up top here is kind of dull looking a bit, but it has the element of Steppenwolf's head being cut off, and you can see a lot of glow right underneath and a lot of blood spattering, which is really cool. And the blood itself right here is all acrylic, I believe. Overall, the Prime 1 base is a bit bigger and it also has a lot more elements to it, but I believe that Queen Studio did a better job overall, and just having the story on the base itself that ties into the movie, I'll give the point to Queen Studio. Okay, next category is the paint on the armor. All right, check out Queen Studio here. It is very vibrant and you can see a lot of shiny metallic. You can see the purple clearly. And Prime 1 Studio here, while it has a lot of details, the paint is kind of dull if you ask me. You can see it's a little bit better up top here, and it's really dull at the bottom. It needs to be more saturated, I believe, so I will give this one to Queen Studio as well. All right, moving on to the skin of Darkseid with the details and the color. Let's start off with Queen Studio. This one is actually have pretty nice details on the arms, but kind of lacking on the calf. The portrait, pretty good as well, but the skin tone here, you can see it's kind of grayish blue, something like that. Looks kind of odd. I'm not sure exactly what the movie actually looks like because it is kind of dark throughout, but from what I see at Prime 1 here, it has a better detail overall, maybe because of the size as well, but you can see a lot more texture and everything, and a lot of different color in it. A lot of brown, a lot of light blue, and maybe some pink in there. This is probably more movie accurate if you ask me, so definitely this goes to Prime 1 Studio. Okay, moving on to the spear itself. I believe they are both made with PVC. Let's check out the details. This one is Queen Studios, while this is Prime 1 Studios. Even though Prime 1 is bigger, but it has a lot more details in the spear. You can tell the difference right here. Queen Studio is a bit heavier altogether, but it doesn't really matter. I kind of do like the Prime 1 better with all the details, everything here. Looks really good. This one is okay, but it's no comparison to Prime 1, so this one goes to Prime 1 Studio. Next up is the switch out. As you can see, Prime 1 has 6 different arms and 3 different heads, and they all light up as well, like so. The other 2 I don't have the battery in. There's so many switch out. While Queen Studio only has 1 switch out arm, and that's it, so the winner definitely goes to Prime 1 Studio. And as far as the quality of the product, everything fits well, as you can see here for the Queen. Nice and snug right up onto the base. Also the same thing goes to Prime 1. Have no problem wiggling or anything at all. Putting them together, If you want to switch out, you have to actually take out the armor, the chest piece and the shoulder piece before. Now let's take a look at the magnet. It's very good, very tight on both sides. Switch this arm in. There you go, nice and snug. Moving on to Prime 1. You can see the magnet here is very strong and you don't have to remove the chest piece or anything. So that's a lot easier to put in. And as far as the head scope goes, it seems like Prime 1 has a little gap and it doesn't stick all the way, so it kind of wiggles around a bit. While the Queen Studio is different. This one just fits in, even though it's kind of wiggle as well. A little bit better over here. Overall though, I believe the Prime 1 has a better quality as far as the magnet and everything else goes, even though like the head part is a bit wiggly. I don't mind that at all. It's a lot easier to manage. Doesn't have a lot of parts to take out. So I'll give the point to the Prime 1 Studio. And now to the head scope. I believe they both did a pretty good job, but Prime 1 has a lot more details and a lot more like purple in the paint. This one is more bluish purple, but the skin tone, same thing. Kind of prefer Prime 1. And it also has 3 different head scope and a light up function as well on all 3 head scopes. So the winner goes to Prime 1 Studio. And as far as the pose goes, I think Prime 1 Studio just wins it because there's so many switch out and you can change the look by just changing one of the arm. So definitely, not saying that Queen Studio is bad, but Prime 1 just have so much more presence and many look to it. So this one goes to Prime 1 Studio as well. Okay, we're not gonna compare the height, but we're gonna see who is more accurate as far as Darkseid from the Snyder Cut. Now Darkseid is 8'9". That is to about 267 centimeter tall. Let's find out. Let's start with Prime 1. From the foot, it is about 85 centimeter. Let's see, 85 centimeter. 85 times 3, that is 255. So he is about 10 centimeter under scale. All right, let's check out Queen Studios. This one is about 67, okay. 60 times 4, 268. So this is definitely more accurate as far as the scale of Darkseid. So the winner goes to Queen Studios here. Okay, man, that's it for the comparison, and the winner goes to Prime One Studios. Congratulations. Now I paid about $1,700 for this Prime One Studio piece, and the Queen Studio is only $800 all in. Now, if you're on a low budget, I'm not saying this is a bad piece at all, so this is perfect for you if you collect 1/4 scale, even though there's not so many switch out, but Prime One has a lot more switch out, a lot more pose, a lot more presence. If you're into 1/3, definitely go with Prime One Studio, but both companies did a pretty damn good job of Darkseid, so definitely you can't go wrong with any of them. Alright guys, that's it for the videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and did I do it justice? You guys let me know down in the comment. Also, LBS Iron Man prototype should be here pretty soon. I'm really looking forward to that, so stay tuned. And always, man, thank you for watching and supporting. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. This one is really tight, man. Like, when you pull it out, you have to be careful you're not gonna yank it, man, because you might damage something. Oh, man, wow, here we go. All right. Oh, here, man, that's good. Oh, here, man, that's good.